And anytime you've been stabbed in the back, but you're able to keep on walking. Anytime you've endured betrayal, and anytime you've been stabbed in the back, but you're able to keep on walking, it is a sign that God has sovereignly set you apart. He has selected you for success, because there are others that have not been through half of what you've been through, and they are dead and gone. The very fact that you are still here, the very fact that you have survived, the very fact that you have your right mind, that you know to smile when you're supposed to smile, and you know to wave when you're supposed to wave, the very fact that you even made it to Megafest, it ought to be a sign to you that it is the Father's goodwill to give you the kingdom. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. Children of Israel were survivors. They worked for over 400 years like a dog without a penny's restitution. They began to suffer from the imbalances of slavery. And as a result, they lost their dignity, and they lost their direction, and they lost their sense of destiny, like some of us in this room today. They were a captive people. They were a nation of slaves, and they needed an emancipator. They were the people of God, but they were going through very great pain. And anytime the enemy inflicts great pain on the people of God, it is a sign that God is just about to release great substance into your life. When those ridiculous, unrelenting blows start hitting you from the enemy, it is a sign that there is one thing that is about to happen. There is an unstoppable victory about to attack your life. And I'm going to tell you something. If you walk with God long enough, you will always start to know when He's about to offer you a new level in your spirit. As a matter of fact, I can always measure what I am about to walk into by the hell that I have had to walk out of. I said you can always determine what your tomorrow blessing will be like by the hell that you went through today, because the Bible said if the thief be caught, he's got to return unto you sevenfold. I dare you to shake somebody's hand and tell them the mother load is mine. God told Abraham, He said, I'm going to bring them out, and I'm going to bring them out with great substance. He said their deliverance is a settled fact. It is going to happen. They're going to come out. But before I bring them out, I'm going to make the enemy hate them. Before they bless them, I am going to make them hate them. In other words, He's letting us know that sometimes we have to go through pain on purpose. I said sometimes we have to go through pain on purpose. He said, I am getting ready to wreck their life. I'm going to turn it upside down. I'm going to rock their world. All hell, not some hell, but all hell is going to break loose. Oh, but tell your neighbor, don't panic. It's just a test. So He did what He said He was going to do. He hardened the heart of Pharaoh. You know the story. Pharaoh goes down there and says, let my people go. Moses goes down there and says, let my people go. Pharaoh gets an attitude. He says, I ain't letting nobody go. And then he turns to the slave master and he said, stop providing and giving them supplies to build the brick. Keep that production quota the same. I want you to load them down and make them sweat. Look at what is happening to the people of God. Things are getting worse rather in praise. I'm going to wrap my mind in purpose, because despite Pharaoh's decrees, I am on the verge of the greatest breakthrough I have ever had in my life. Some of us are so close, we can smell it. Because while we've been going through hell, God has been stirring up a blessing. He said, I'm going to make them hate you, but then I'm going to turn around and make them bless you. The same slave master, the same employer, the same co-worker, the same partner, I am going to make them bless you, because I will give this people favor. And anytime you got favor, you got access to stuff that you shouldn't have access to. You have access to stuff that you don't deserve. Access to stuff that you can't even explain. It is unexplainable things. All you know is that favor got it for you. You're working on a job you know you're not qualified for, but tell your neighbor, favor got it for you. Living in a house, you know your credit's so jacked up, you should not have ever got that loan, but God qualified you when the bank wouldn't qualify you. Tell your neighbor, don't you ever forget what he done for you. Look at your neighbor and say, favor got it for you. You are in a place called favor, and that means you didn't have to kiss up to nobody to get there. You didn't have to sleep with nobody to get there. You didn't have to promote yourself, and you didn't have to bless yourself. God said the heart of the king is in my hand, and I will turn his heart, and how I choose to turn his heart. He said, I'm getting ready to bless them. I'm getting ready to favor them. I'm getting ready to send a transfer. I've been waiting on a generation that has clean hands and a pure heart, and I'm about to take the wealth of the wicked and transfer it over into the hands of the righteous. And all you gotta do is pray. All you gotta do is stay right. All you gotta do is stay clean. And if you do those things, God said, I'll be the man in your life. I'll open every door for you. He said, I will bless you like Ruth. You won't stumble onto Boaz's field. And when Boaz looks out the window and sees you, he's going to command the reapers to leave you handfuls on purpose. He said, I don't even want her to have to pull it down. He said, tell the boys, I said, pull it down for her. Tell your neighbor, this next blessing you are about to get, you ain't got to work to get it. He's going to let it fall into your hand. I dare you to tell 5 people, because 5 is the number of grace. Something ready to fall in my hand.